여러분 반갑습니다. I'm Kwon So-hwa and this is K-Culture Dive. Join us in taking a deep dive into the heart of Korean culture, from K-entertainment to AI news and the latest K-pop hot issues today with our expert David Kim. And with that, let's dive in. Joining us on today's show is Bella Kim. Hello, Bella.
Hi, Soa, and hello to our K-Culture Dive viewers. I'm Bella Kim, back again to coast and fill you all in with the latest in K-entertainment.
We are going to hear from you in just a bit, Bella, but let's start off with this report. Since last week, K-Culture Dive has been bringing you special coverage of the 48th session of the UNESCO World Heritage Committee in Busan, together with experts who have helped us explore the value and significance of World Heritage. Now, one of the committee's most important developments has emerged. Delegates have unanimously adopted the Busan Declaration, a South Korea-led initiative aimed at strengthening global cooperation in protecting World Heritage sites. Our culture correspondent Jung Hae-rim files this report from Busan.
The UNESCO World Heritage Committee adopted the Busan Declaration on Monday, a South Korea-led initiative calling for stronger international cooperation to protect World Heritage sites. The declaration proposes adding collaboration as the sixth strategic objective of the World Heritage Convention.
In the face of today's global crisis, solidarity within the international community remains the only solution. I hope this committee will serve as a turning point in reinvigorating cooperation under the World Heritage Convention.
The Busan Declaration is the committee's first formal declaration setting out the strategic direction for World Heritage protection since this 44th session, which was held in China in 2021. It also emphasizes inclusive interpretation of heritage values and shared responsibility for World Heritage management while addressing challenges including armed conflict, climate change, development pressures, and rapid technological change.
Yet, acknowledging that troubling reality that we are faced here, World Heritage properties and other sites of cultural significance continue to suffer from consequences of armed conflict around the world, and also of climate change.
Korean culture is also being showcased beyond the conference hall through the K-Heritage House from Monday to July 29th, where visitors can explore dozens of exhibitions, performances, and interactive experiences highlighting Korea's cultural and natural heritage. The first plenary sessions saw delegates adopting the committee's agenda and timetable before beginning discussions on reports from the World Heritage Center and its advisory bodies. The afternoon session focused on ways to strengthen heritage protection in Africa and small island developing states. The committee will spend the coming days reviewing the conservation status of existing World Heritage sites before turning to new inscriptions and modifications, including South Korea's proposal to expand the Gaeol, Korean tidal flats World Heritage Site. Jung Hae-rim, Arirang News, Busan.
And we'll be keeping you up to date with further UNESCO Heritage Committee news throughout the week. And now, let's turn to our daily K-entertainment news with Bella Kim. Bella, what's our first story?
Well, our first story, we're going to kick off with BTS. BTS has scored another global streaming milestone. The group's title track, Swim, and B-side track, Normal, from their fifth full-length album, Arirang, have both entered the top 10 of Spotify's daily top songs global charts. According to Big Hit Music, Swim ranked number 8 on the charts after previously spending 25 consecutive days at number 1 in March and April. The song has been in the charts' upper ranks for 17 straight weeks now. Meanwhile, Normal re-entered the chart at number 9 following the release of its music video and Korean version, drawing renewed attention from fans around the globe.
Well, it looks like it's pretty normal for BTS to stay in the charts.
Of course.
It's high in the charts, that is. But Bella, we're now going to move on to their little brothers, Cortez.
Yes. A K-pop rookie group, Cortez, have topped the latest K-brand index for boy groups. The Asia Brand Lab announced that Cortez ranked number 1 in its latest brand evaluation based on big data collected throughout the month of June. The K-Brand Index measures brand competitiveness by analyzing search trends, media exposure, social media activities, online communities, and AI-related indicators. BTS ranked second, followed by Rise, Stray Kids, and Boy Next Door. The head of Asia Brand Lab said Cortez's strong results reflect the group's fast-growing fandom and rising global popularity, while noting that BTS continue to demonstrate their lasting influence with a strong global fan base.
Lovely to see the two brother groups side by side. But we're going to end with some concerning news, Bella, regarding IU.
Right. Singer and actress IU has canceled her September concerts in Goyang and postponed the release of her upcoming album due to a health issue. I explained on the fan platform Berries that her chronic petuous eustachian tube disorder has become more severe, making it difficult for her to sing. The condition can cause autophony, making a person hear their own breathing and voice unusually loud. Following medical advice, IU decided to cancel physically demanding activities, including her upcoming concert, and delay the release of her sixth full-length album. She apologized to fans and said that she will focus on her recovery before returning with new music and performances as soon as possible.
We hope she recovers well and can return to her fans soon.
Yes.
And thank you, Bella, for those updates.
Yes, I'll stick around.
And time now to go over to our AI anchor Arirang for more on the culture front. Arirang.
Thanks, Sua. Here's your AI guide to the latest cultural headlines from Korea. Let's begin with our top story. Growing interest in traditional Korean culture drove a surge in visitors to royal palaces and Jongmyo Shrine in the first half of this year. According to the Korea Heritage Service, more than 7.4 million people visited Jongmyo Shrine and the four major palaces, Gyeongbokgung, Changdeokgung, Changgyeonggung, and Deoksugung, from January to June, up 6.6% from last year. Gyeongbokgung Palace saw the highest turnout at over 3.6 million visitors, with overall attendance peaking in April and May across all sites. Foreign tourists accounted for more than 30% of the total, reaching 2.26 million visitors. South Korea's renowned Boryang Mud Festival will return this week, offering a high-energy summer celebration for millions of international and local visitors. This year's new features include a mud cask zone housing 20 mud massage facilities and an infinity pool overlooking the ocean, alongside family-focused areas and a dedicated children's water park. The main stage will host interactive shows where local and international tourists can celebrate together, while evening programming will feature EDM and DJ sets, drone light shows, and a K-hip-hop festival. The 17-day event opens this Friday and runs through August 9th across Daecheon Beach and the Mud Expo Plaza. Globally acclaimed pianist Cho Sung-jin will perform a special concert at this year's Key of Seoul, South Korea's largest international art fair. The performance, titled Key of Classic, Resonance of Coexistence with Cho Sung-jin, will take place on September 4th at the COEX Auditorium during the art fair. Cho plans to express this year's core theme, coexistence, through his music. Organizers say Key of Classic aims to bridge visual art and classical music, offering attendees a broader multidisciplinary cultural experience. That's all from me. Turning now to a quick look at more K-culture stories making headlines today.
A bowl of noodles that is neither hot, spicy, nor salty. First-time visitors often tilt their heads in confusion, yet Koreans gladly line up for it. Why? Pyongyang Naengmyeon, a dish many food lovers call the peak of Korean noodle cuisine. Buckwheat noodles in an ice-cold broth. Its reputation is anything but new. Records from as early as 1849 describe naengmyeon as a winter delicacy, singling out the noodles of northwestern Korea, home to Pyongyang, as among the finest. Originally, this was a winter dish. Buckwheat harvested in late autumn was made into noodles and served in fermented radish water, kimchi broth, called tongchimi. Families would eat it on heated floors, slurping down broth so cold it made their teeth ache. Its power lies in subtlety. Beef broth, tangy dongchimi juice, and the nutty depth of buckwheat come together in a flavor that feels almost like nothing at first bite, until it quietly pulls you in. After the Korean War split the peninsula, families who fled south opened Pyongyang Naengmyeon shops across Korea, preserving the taste of a home they could no longer return to. And the winter specialty became a year-round obsession. In 2022, Pyongyang Naengmyeon was added to UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage List, cementing its global recognition. And in Seoul today, long lines still form outside restaurants carrying recipes passed down through generations. If you visit Korea, try it. You might wonder what the fuss is at first, but you'll likely finish every last drop.
Today, we're taking a look at some of the latest headlines making waves in the world of K-pop. From BTS wrapping up their European leg of the world tour to a short-form craze and a remarkable reverse chart success story. We'll explore the trends shaping today's K-pop industry with David Kim, content creator and adjunct professor at Kyungil University. David, welcome back.
Hello, glad to be back.
All right, David, let's start off with BTS. So they have completed their European leg of their world tour, and they flew from France right over to New Jersey for the World Cup final. Very, very busy. But let's start with your assessment of the response to the European tour so far.
Right, so I would say it's been explosive and they've broken all the records. I've prepared some stats for you guys. So if you look at the European leg of their Arirang tour so far, they have packed a staggering 717,000 attendances across the continent. And that's the record for the highest cumulative attendance by an Asian artist in Europe. So they broke a record there, but we don't stop there. We go to individual countries. So if you go to France, they had 92,000 attendees in the certain venue, and that's another record for an Asian artist for highest attendance. What's more noteworthy is that the president, Emmanuel Macron, also attended the concert as well, just proving their cultural significance. We moved to London, and a while ago, they had the highest per-show attendance at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium since its opening in 2019, drawing a massive crowd of over 130,000 fans over 2 sold-out nights. So like just adding up all these numbers, it's just unfathomable. Also, as you mentioned, they flew right over to the United States in New Jersey for the World Cup final stage, and it's just remarkable seeing their stamina. And yeah, they performed Dynamite. I personally thought it was the most lively stage out there, and they were just celebrated, and they took pictures together with Shakira, Justin Bieber, and everyone like Tom Cruise and even iShowSpeed. So they were very, very much welcomed at the spot. So yeah, you can definitely feel the heat.
Yes, I saw how that video went viral with iShowSpeed.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
The backflip.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Everyone watched that film, definitely. And also, BTS have been getting love and drawing attention for their short-form content that they've been creating throughout their tour. And it's sometimes related to local trends and also culture as well. So please tell us what you think about this. And also, they're heading back to North America in August. What contents do you expect from them?
Yeah, so I've been enjoying their short-form content. I was slightly concerned when they started their world tour because it's such a hectic schedule. Everyone was concerned about their health and whether they're going to get some break or not. But it seems like they've been enjoying the stops at each country, seeing especially like Jungkook and J-Hope filming short-form together. Recently, my favorite one was the Guapa dance they were doing together. Yeah, and it went viral. Everyone was parodying it, following it as well too. So yeah, that's a fun sight to see, and it's just great to see that they're enjoying their world tour in the meantime as well. For the local content that they've been giving to the fans, for instance, in Germany, Munich, you could see that Jungkook went viral by singing that, TikTok or YouTube viral song "Gut Genug." It's a German lyric song that's been going viral. It's stuck in my head as well too. Very high tone. I can't sing it. Yes, exactly. With the iconic dance and stuff. So yeah, that was a very cute moment. Everybody loved it at the site. Also, V prepared a special present for the Munich fans as he wore a Bayern Munich football jersey. Not stopping there in Spain, Suga also wear a football jersey for Atletico Madrid, where Lee Gang-in is rumored to go. Probably confirmed by now. But yes, they've been preparing a lot for the fans. And for the North American leg, the remaining the concerts, they're going to be phenomenal as well too. Yes.
Right, and actually one of my friends was at the Munich concert, and I was surprised at how viral things can become, because she put up one short form video of that Gut Genug song part, and it got now around almost 1 million views. So yeah, and I also want to mention that, I mean, Gut Genug means like you're good enough, du bist gut genug. So I really like that they actually sang that part of that song.
It's said that Jungkook actually changed the lyrics into Army, you're gut genug.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah, that was very lovely.
Yes, that must have been very, very touching. But speaking of viral and short form platforms, let's talk about bad boy group. I would have to say, oh yes, the baddest boy group in town now, ATEEZ. And I don't know what happened to my algorithm. It's been invaded by Choi-san.
Same.
And his intense performance, to say the least. So yeah, and interestingly, this has resonated with not only ATEEZ fans, but the general public. Tell us more about it.
So what we're talking about is known as the 다 죽자 part. Like, let's all die together. It's because like everyone's just dying over that part, seeing it, and it just definitely created a viral scene. It's just mixed the sensual gazes, the sexy, subtle atmospheres and the vibes of the choreo. And then there was like a very feminine style makeup alongside with a very macho masculine side of like the sleeveless undershirt. So all of those uniquely mixed together made that very aura, interesting aura that made it viral. And I think it rapidly spread through the communities and the general public because it was just hilarious seeing pot-bellied ajashis and husbands following it because their wives wanted them to do it. And the reason why these husbands are all just climbing onto the trend is because, like, if you look at the nanningu, we call it, the white undershirts, it's usually a typical outfit for ajashis or husbands at home. So it's like the perfect thing to actually, hop onto the challenge for. And also, like, the specific choreo is pretty easy to follow. So I think that's the background of the viral success.
Right. And one of the memes and parodies that we see is how people are stuck to the screen whenever that part comes somewhere. And I just saw myself like stuck to the screen when the video came out. So yes, I mean, let's continue, and we're actually going to continue with ATEEZ. What is interesting is that ATEEZ was very famous actually internationally, more than actually in Korea. But now they are regaining success because of the short form content. So does this suggest that the formula for K-pop success is kind of changing?
Yes, I would say half and half. ATEEZ definitely had international success first, then domestic. And I do think a lot of groups are trying to replicate this, but I would say it's like a double-edged sword. So you got to be very careful in pursuing this tactic because there's a lot of risk. Whereas you can target the international fandom first, gain a lot of views. At the same time, that means you would have to go there physically to do concerts. That means a lot of logistical cost. Also, you have to consider the local consumer power. You can't do world tours only in that place. So you have to consider if the locals have that enough consumer power to deliver for all the ticket sales. So that's another part. Plus, for domestic influence, a lot of people overlook the fact that their home ground is here. So there will be a lot of broadcasting activities or variety shows they need to be on, but if they don't have the domestic backbone, that side will be neglected. So that's another thing to have in mind. I think at the end of the day, the priority should be the producing and maintaining good quality music with the good choreos and performances first, and then targeting an audience and then going viral. Yeah.
Good point.
And speaking of these changing formulas, the next girl group we're going to talk about, RESCENE, is also proving this as well. Their 거제 야호, this means 야호, yes, went viral, and their song Love Attack from 2 years ago are upping the chart, topping the charts, and also their latest release, Pretty Girl, is also enjoying success as well. So what do you think of this remarkable success from them?
Yes, so 거제야호, everyone knows that we mix it with any kind of words nowadays. We could say like, K-culture yaho. Yeah, so definitely there's a viral aspect to it. There's luck, there's also talent and charm, but also there's the work of the behind the scenes from the YouTube producer that was very talented and consistent in the planning of the concept. And also there was desperateness from the CEO himself, because we were unraveling a lot of stories where he was tirelessly just following the members and supporting them behind the scenes, even being inside a bear, shaped, doll and working, sweating, all that. On top of that, I think the core reason at the end is like when they actually got the spotlight, their song Love Attack upstreamed on the charts, and that just shows that the song is the key. Like the song itself was very good. The public loved it. So I would say, like personally, luck just comes to the people that are already prepared. In that kind of point of view, they were already working hard. They had a good song. They had a dedicated team. That's why when they got their viral moment, they popped off. Yeah.
I mean, it's a really good point that you mentioned that the music is really key. Just like with ATEEZ Bad, the first time I watched their Bad song was also not the music video, but the short form content. And then after watching the music video, I'm like, this song is actually really, really good. Yeah. And the same with RESCENE or RESCENE and with their song. So both ATEEZ and RESCENE or RESCENE, depending on from where you, from which country you pronounce it, both come from agencies outside the industry's biggest players. Yes. And this comes amid the government actually trying to support more small and mid-sized agencies. So do you think we'll see more miracles in this industry from small and mid-sized industries, and we can see some other K-pop groups, seeing this renewed success?
Yes, I do think this is going to be a trend from now on, because the public has witnessed the success of RESCENE and other groups as well, like Brave Girls. And the public is rooting and cheering for these mid-sized and small agency groups. They want to recreate the miracle. So the tide is definitely there, pushing. And I do think the government has now assessed the K-pop industry as a core industry for our country. It is one that elevates our status, brings in a lot of tourists, and generates a lot of revenue. So the government is definitely going to put more investment into it. I think it's going to expand. And with that investment, the small size agencies will have more breathing room or more stamina to go through their expenses. Most of the companies go bankrupt because of the phenomenal expenses of touring, the makeup and all that, the training. So yeah, I think the survival rate is definitely going to increase. At the end of the day, if you look at the K-pop sector as a whole, we have the big three or big four, the industries. Pretty much, you could say maybe it's a monopoly for only the big corporates. So it's better to have small and mid-sized agencies with competent groups to make a healthier and stronger scene in K-pop.
For sure. And also, as we previously discussed it, people are watching these short form contents before even reaching to the music itself. So do you think this is kind of like a trend era that's going on where content kind of creates these fans? And also, how do you think the people discovering K-pop would change or evolve in time?
Yeah, so I think that's a great point to recognize that more virality is driving more success nowadays. While that is the truth, my personal opinion is that is secondary, because we've been talking throughout this whole session that the key is music, the talent, and the performances. I truly believe that, because if you look at the case of RESCENE, again, you could see that their long-term success continuing until now is backed by their narrative, their story. The fans love it. They have endless content on their YouTube. They've been doing live streams for hours and hours, even when they weren't active. So people are cutting those and putting them into viral memes. And at the end of the day, their Love Attack song was great. So it went viral and it upstreamed. And there are also historical examples like BTS themselves. A lot of people assess that BTS's success was driven by social media, but I think that's also secondary, because if you look, there's the underdog narrative, there's the messages behind it, there's their hard, painstaking work every single day, live streams, their talent and performance, their songs. So all of that combined just ignited that viral moment, and I think you can learn from these precedents. So yeah, at the end of the day, music, talent, and heartwarming story is the essence of a success.
And I would say 피땀 눈물, one of BTS's songs, which would translate into blood, sweat, and tears. So the
Yes.
perseverance and hard work
Yes.
pays off.
Wraps it off.
Okay, thank you very much, David, for your insights, and have a great rest of the week filled with K-pop music.
Thank you.
And thank you, Bella, as always. We're going to have you back here later this week.
Yes, I'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching and your interest in everything K-culture. Please tune in again tomorrow, 2 p.m. Korea time. Keep diving.